Hey everyone, this is City Bricks, and recently I picked up the newest Avengers Tower set for a sweet price of €50. Now after building it, I realized that the old one is not as good as I remember compared to this one. And I don't need two Avengers Towers, so I decided to combine them together, which was easier said than done, since you can't simply just stack the floors on top of each other. So after a few hours of building, let's see what I did. So taking a look at the tower itself, it is 7 stories tall, and it's built using mostly only parts from the two sets. I had to, I reluctantly use some of my own pieces, but it was only 5. So it was these 4 here, and one 4x4 in dark gray that I used over here in order to make the floor work. So as you can see, the bottom floor is a different color to the rest because I had to use those gray windows somewhere, and I decided to make it like a different transition here so that it's like the base of it. It's a different color, and yeah, it had to be like that. Unfortunately, I do wish it was all dark blue, but in order to utilize these stickers somewhere, I had to put them in the bottom so that it wasn't randomly allocated in one of these floors. So the bottom will do for now. And so let's take a look at the bottom floor. Here it is. It's the garage for the Quinn bike, or the motor jet. I don't know what it's called. And it's quite spacious in there. It's more spacious than it is in the actual set. You have a lot of room. You can make this into whatever you want. And here is the arc reactor room. It has the same play feature as the set. And the next room is the Infirmary that was included in the Age of Ultron set. And over here is the Iron Legion deployment thing, where you can pull them out like this. And I decided to put the other 2 bots in there, Blazer and Taser. So yeah, you can put those 4 guys there if you want. And since there was some extra room behind, since the platform is a bit bigger, I decided to put 2 little platforms here so that you can put more Iron Man suits if you want, if you have them, like so. Because that's what I like about this tower, putting all my Iron Man suits here. And the next room is the Loki Scepter analysis room with Loki Scepter. And over here, I redid the place that held Taser and Blazer, and now it just has more places to put suits. Here are the 2 that are included in the 2 sets. So we have the 2015 one and the 2019 one. But you can, as I said before, put 2 suits here and 2 suits here, so 6 in total. And you can always just repurpose all these rooms to just hold Iron Man suits. The next room is the weapons room. Here is the Infinity Gauntlet, and it's pretty much unchanged. And here is my least favorite room of all because it's really packed. It's hard to move the arms around. This is the repair room where Ultron makes himself. So there isn't a lot of room to move around, especially these arms. And you see here I had to use one of these glass pieces because there were no more window pieces available. And this is where I used those 4 extra pieces that I told you about in order to make the windows slanted. You can open them like this, and you can fly Ultron out of there. Oops. Next up is the Power Stone analysis table, as well as the Red Skull's prison cell, which it looks a bit unfinished here, but I was really running out of parts, so I had to put some filler in there. And you can open it up and take Ultron out. Sorry, Red Skull. Keep confusing stuff all the time. And it has the same play feature as before, except now I'd say it's a bit easier to do because I put these jumper plates here from the 2015 one. And imagine if it's not even from 2015. I don't even know, to be honest. But yeah, same play feature. It's actually a bit easier to use even, just because of these jumpers as well. And the next floor is the platform. I kind of swapped around the colors of the table and the floor. The table used to be tan with gray floor. Now it's tan floor with gray table. I don't know why, but it's okay. And you can remove that and it falls. And if you open it up, you have the Hydra agents there playing some video games. And the final floor is the same as it was before, except I put the computer from the Age of Ultron Avengers Tower up here, so it wasn't empty. And this little drone thing as well, here. And you probably noticed that it doesn't have these blue columns going all the way. That's because I had to use them in these sections down here, unfortunately. So yeah, if you have extra blue of these, definitely try fix this up yourself if you want. But if you don't, you can just leave it out and it's perfectly fine. Next, I want to show you what it looks like with all my Iron Man suits displayed here, which is pretty cool. This is my favorite part of it, is having a nice place to put all my Iron Man suits. Pretty cool, right? Here are all the leftover pieces. You might want to hold on to them if you ever want to undo
the monstrosity that you just did.
So that's what I'm gonna do, keep them around just in case. And yeah. Well guys, making a tutorial for this will be a pain in the butt to make, but if you guys really want one, I'm gonna set the bar pretty high. So I'll make a tutorial for the Avengers Tower if this video gets 60 likes. So well, I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye!